Relaxation is the same as triggering the parasympathetic nervous system. When we talk of, you guys talk about it in your training, right? Fight or flight, right? The dog is aroused. The dog is scared. The dog is fearful or shy. They're going to do what? They're going to want to fight and say, get away from me, I don't want to do this, if you approach them. Or they're going to what? Usual. What's the usual response? You try to get away, right? It's fight or flight. Or something that we need to acknowledge that a lot of people don't really see is that the dog will freeze. There'll be a lot of lack of movement. And that's the dog you need to be really careful with. So that's our goal. There's one thing you want to do. If you trigger this parasympathetic autonomic nervous response, which is part of our nervous system, it's either parasympathetic, which is rest, or balance. Okay, our body needs to get to a place of balance and rest. These dogs are in the kennels, they're aroused, they're worried all the time. Where's my mom? Or where am I going next? What am I doing here? Whatever the case is, they're in this constant state of sympathetic response. And if they never get to this parasympathetic level, their body cannot heal. It cannot function. So as long as they're always, even if it's a low-lying stress, body is responding by secreting epinephrine, norepinephrine, all these cortisol, which is basically the killer. When you talk about disease, cortisol is a big no-no. So what you guys can do is, if you can trigger this response in the dog, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes a day, then the dog can rest and practice that. Then they'll be able to go into that response just by even seeing you walk in the door.